What's up, chat? Today I'm going to be talking about whether or not Deadlock needs a draft slash ban mode and kind of my thoughts on it and like when I think the game's going to release. So those are kind of the things I'm going to talk about in this video. So if you're interested in that, keep listening. If not, get clickbaited, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so the first point I want to talk about is whether or not Deadlock needs draft or ban. And I think that my biggest argument for getting draft or ban right now for it would be the fact that some characters, if I'm playing Mo and Krill, for example, which I've been playing a lot of recently, if I know they have a Viper and a Infernus on their team, I'm not going to pick that character because the way I'm going to have to itemize is going to have to be so catered towards those two characters that I don't want to play the character because I can't play it the way I want to. Whereas if they had, like, I don't know, a Lash and, like, I don't even know who Mo and Krill's like. Mo and Krill's honestly just only has bad matchups, and he's just good into everyone else. But, yeah. That's kind of my main argument as to why the game needs it. And, like, also for kind of bans, because I think some characters, it is an open or a closed beta, so there are going to be characters that are going to be unbalanced, and so that's kind of just part of the game, and like you really can't complain that much about a closed alpha. But I don't know, there's no content, what else are you to talk about? But there are some characters you would like to ban. Like, let's say I want to play Mo and Curl, so now I'm going to ban the Infernus, so I don't have to buy Echo Shard for my Sand Blast, or I have to buy Debuff Remover, I have to buy Plated Armor, even though Plated Armor is always a good buy in Mo and Curl. It just doesn't, it's just rolling the dice, because sometimes you just get compositions where it's like, I don't know what our win condition is. I don't know how we win this. So it kind of just makes you think, like, it adds another level of, I watch a lot of scrims, and like all the scrims, they're all draft and ban, and like it makes total sense why they're draft and ban, because you get to like build a team composition, and like, I don't know, I think the game's encouraging one-tricking a little bit too. Like, I've only been playing Mo and Krill, and like the game never really pushes me on to other characters, even though it really should. And like it's becoming, I feel like I'm developing bad habits because I'm only playing one character. But let me take my glasses off, it keeps reflecting. But yeah, that's kind of besides the point. Yeah, I think that's the main argument for why we would need a draft and ban, is the fact that individually you're going to want to ban stuff if you want to selfishly play a certain character, or if you don't want to play a certain character because you see that they already have these certain heroes. Like, I would never pick Mo. Like, let's say we're playing Overwatch, okay? We're playing a game where you can switch your character. If I'm playing Mo and Krill and I have the ability and I'm going up against a Viper, Haze, and Furnace, I'm going to swap. Why would I play that character into that? And like, yes, there's ways around it and stuff, but sometimes it feels like when I get a game like that, it's like I don't even want to play because I know my whole game is going to be spent running away from the characters, looking to gank them, or buying all these. I have to buy all these items. I have to buy debuff reducer. I have to buy bullet resist. I have to buy all of these items. And like, yes, that's part of the game. And like, it's one thing if, like, let's say we're drafting and we pick Mo and Krill early, my team, and then they pick Infernus to counter it. That's a whole different argument. Like, that's different. Like, that's like, okay, I picked this Mo and Krill for this purpose, but since they picked these characters, I'm gonna have to itemize differently. And that's what allows the game to be so complex, is the fact that there are different ways to itemize. And like, I made my own Mo and Krill build. I've been trying to diversify my ideas and not just building the same thing every game in the same order, which I do think is honestly good. I used to make videos saying like that's really bad to do, but I kind of disagree. I think a lot of times if you just pick a good build and just follow it left to right, like, obviously it's not the best, but it's better if you than picking items that you don't know what they do. So, and then the second point I wanted to talk about mainly is when Deadlock is going to come out. So people are kind of thinking that it's going to come out this summer, potentially in July. So I guarantee the game will have draft and ban when the game comes out. It's going to happen. We're asking for things that are going to happen, but the game could totally add a draft and ban right now. Like, it's really not. When you compare the coding of making all these different characters, making the map, and like all of this other stuff, making a draft and ban would probably take them an hour. I don't know how to code. That's a scientific fact for my brain. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna roll with it like it's true. But like, the game could definitely add it. Like, they added a ranked mode, and the ranked mode was in the game for a while, and like, I liked ranked. I think ranked was good, or I thought. Oh, it was bad English. I thought ranked was good. It was good, in my opinion, because everyone tried really hard. Everyone was calming. It was a much higher level of gameplay. Which pubs, I mean, yeah, it's fun. Like, it's the same thing, but it's just everyone who played ranked knows. Like, it was a little bit different. It felt different. People cared more. People wanted to win more. You don't get I never had a thrower or like a lever. I mean, levers, maybe someone lagged out, but like no intentional levers, like abandoners. Yeah. Oh, back to the game releasing. I do think the game's gonna come out. Honestly, I have no idea. And I'm not really gonna speculate, because when I say the game release, I'm saying open beta, because right now it's been in a closed beta for about a year. Since the NDA was released and it became public, so we'll see. Hopefully it goes open beta, and I guarantee you when it goes open beta, the two things the game will have is draft and ban and way more characters. If you haven't seen, just look up Deadlock leaked characters on YouTube, and you will find a bunch of videos on like 20-30 characters that have been leaked that like are concepts. And like, another video I need to make is talking about Hero Labs and how no one plays it anymore, and how the game mode shouldn't even exist, and they don't make changes because no one plays it. That's a video for maybe tomorrow. I'll make that video. That's a video for another day. But the point I'm trying to make is that they have all of these characters behind the scenes that they're making, and I think it's a really good sign actually for I'm going to talk about Hero Labs a little bit. I think it's a really good sign that the Hero Labs characters aren't getting changes, as crazy as that sounds, because that almost tells me that the characters are ready and they don't need changes, and that they're just going to finish the models, iron out some stuff, and then maybe they do Hero Labs again, give us these characters for a month or two, which is what Hero Labs should always do. These same characters have been in Hero Labs for so long, it actually makes no sense. I think Hero Labs was a major failure. Tomorrow. I can't. I can talk about Hero. I have multiple videos on Hero Labs already. I can't yawn either. Everyone thinks I'm tired. I just yawn. Besides the point, I've kind of been rambling. I forgot how good I was at this. I just sit here and talk. Loki just a turbo yapper. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, yeah, the game, it'll eventually have draft and ban. Every MOBA has draft and ban. Because there are some games, like, oh my god, I had a game yesterday where I was playing Mo and Curl, and I look at my lane matchup, and it's Viper and Infernus. Like, oh yeah, fun. And like, I'm not going to switch out of it, because I do think it's really, really good to play into these bad matchups, because it elevates your ability to not take damage, is a good way to put it, because I can't get shot ever. I can't let them shoot me in the head. You have to, like, if you're Mo and Krill and like you're facing them, you got to turn around and like show them your back so that they don't headshot you. It's a lot of little stuff like that you don't really think about. Like, if you're going against a pocket, like, you're just, I guess pocket's probably bad. If you're going against like a dynamo, like whatever, you can shoot me in the face. I'm Mo and Krill, I have Scorn. But like, if it's Infernus, like, I'm turning my back to that character and just walking away. Like, I do think it's a little unfun when the best gameplay loop is just to do nothing or walk away, and like, that's oftentimes the gameplay loop into Viper. Viper's even worse because you can't get away, because he just slides and just chases you. But maybe I should make a video on Viper. I have too many ideas now. yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. Yeah, I'm trying to do some community stuff, so I think I'm gonna make a Discord server. I'm such a computer bot. Like, I just play video games. I don't actually know about computers or like how to make a Discord. Like, I know how to make a server, but I don't know how to make roles and stuff like that. But I don't know why I'm saying that. That's besides the point. But I'm saying, like, if you want to do some community stuff, just let me know in the comments. I need you people. I can't do it by myself. Like, I can make content by myself all day long, but the stuff I actually want to do requires other people, so I can't really do it. So if you're interested in that, let me know. If not, I don't know, leave a dislike. Leave a hate comment, like, I don't know, do something. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, I said